Hey guys, it's Joanne here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a real exciting video for you. This is something that I have been dying to do since this whole pandemic had started. And you know, have you ever, okay, so how can I explain this? Have you ever opened up your spice cupboard and just said, ugh, I wish I could just sort this out. I wish I could just organize my spices so that I know what I have, know what I need to purchase. You know, just really wanting to clean house. Well, that was me, or that's been me for quite a while now. And so finally the other day I did a bunch of research and I actually found on Amazon a bunch of spice containers. I wanted everything to look the same inside of my cupboard when it comes to my spices, right? So I found this kit of spice containers and I'm so excited to share them with you. It's not just that it comes with spice containers. Every spice container has a cover on the inside that is for pouring or shaking on. If they easily peel off if you need to stick like a teaspoon in to get a bigger measurement, or if you just want to pour out a handful. And it also came with a ton of labels. So let's get started with the video. First, I want to show you guys the actual spice containers themselves and tell you guys a little bit about them. So they came 30 in a box. And not only, like I said before, not only do you get the spice containers, but you also get all of these labels. And they have all kinds of labels, like seriously, all kinds of labels. They have two different types. This kind I did not end up using, but who knows, I could decide to switch things up and change things around. These are clear, I believe they're clear. Let me just double check, hang on. Let me just double check and make sure they're clear so I can tell you guys exactly what they are. Yes, these are clear. So if you wanted to have just black writing on clear, and then they had these ones, which is the ones I ended up using, that have all different kinds of spices. They have things like sugar, salt, flour, like everything, all alphabetical. And they also give you a ton of blank ones that you can write on and kind of make up, you know, if there's something that's not in there, which I did have a few spices that were not listed. It came with a chalk pen, and I will have to say that this chalk pen wasn't the best, but it did the job. And lastly, it comes with a funnel. So, and it's a collapsible funnel that can be washed. It's made of that, I don't know, that rubbery material. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you the footage of me taking all of the spices out of my cupboard. Now you will see here that my cupboard has a couple of different levels. The first level mainly is all of my spices and my cooking oils and vinegars. The second level is some overflow of canned goods and pasta sauces. And then the top shelf, I have, again, more different types of cans and some other pantry items that I use in my cooking. The first thing I did was I took all of my spices out of the cupboard and organized them to see what did I have, what did I need to get more of, what were duplicates and stuff, because honestly, all of the duplicate spices I'm going to be putting over to the side, and I'm going to be putting them in my pantry for overflow storage. And then as I'm going through here, I am also going to be tracking the spices that I need to get some more of. So you will start to notice that I abandoned the silicone funnel because honestly it was just taking way too much time, and I found that just making a funnel with my hand over the new spice jar was doing just as good of a job. So the really cool thing about these spice jars that I found actually match perfectly to the spice jars you can pick up at your local Aldi's or the Great Value brand that you can pick up at your local Walmarts. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually putting the label onto the side of this Aldi spice jar, taking off these stickers that were on it, and then I'm using some Goo Gone so that I can remove the sticky residue from their labels. And now I'll just be able to, when I need replacement spices, just go to either Aldi's or Walmart and I can have an identical set that fits. And here is the after that I have kind of taken a few minutes, and I didn't do much with the top two shelves. I actually just kind of organized things a little bit better, putting some soups on here. The sugar, you'll notice I added the sugar label to kind of match everything on here. And I put all of my packaged seasonings inside of this Dollar Tree container. I have, some ranch dressing, taco mix, and Italian dressing stuff. I have a lot of baking stuff up here when it comes to liquid flavorings and such, some baking powder and baking soda. Agave nectar is also up there and such. Over here I have some common things that I'm always pulling down, which is this Yikes seasoning. I'm going to be getting like a glass container to keep that in. I have my coconut organic butter flavored oil. I have some honey, that kind of thing. Now let's take a look at the spice area. So what I did here is I basically made two levels. I have my most common spices down here and over on this side, and then behind these I have some spices that I don't use as much, so I can literally just take these out. I can slide forward this, I believe this is a Dollar Tree container, to be able to reveal a bunch of spices that I have, to reveal a bunch of cooking spices that I don't use as often. And they can just slide right back. This leaves me room to be able to add more spices behind here. I added a mason jar to put some of my bouillon cubes and chicken stock. And then over here I have the same thing. These are my most commonly used spices as far as everything bagel seasoning. You'll see I had to actually use the marker for that. Montreal steak seasoning, which is a Dollar Tree version, salt, pepper, Himalayan salt, cinnamon sugar, and then up above I have the onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, oregano. This is that Suddenly salad mix, and cayenne pepper. And of course I have back here some more spices that aren't used as much, again, in one of these trays that I can simply just pull out: nutmeg, chili powder, ginger, sage, cilantro. So I'm really happy with the way that it came out. The pricing, if I didn't mention the pricing on this set, it was only $39.99, which equals out to $1.33 a jar. Absolutely incredible. And moving forward, I know, as I mentioned previously in the video, is that I can pick up these jars if I need any replacements from, if I need to add any new spices to my mix, I can pick them up at Walmart, which is the great value. This is the exact same container. I can just peel off these labels, put one of these stickers on, and then be able to still have them matching absolutely identically to the spices that I already have in my cupboard. So if you would like to get a link to purchase this set, I will leave it in the description box below. Again, it's $39.99. I got it free Prime shipping. It came in like 2 days, absolutely fast, and you can start working on your own spice cupboard. If you're going to be working on your spice cupboard, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know who else is tackling this project. So that is going to be it for my video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified as to when I upload videos, when I go live on YouTube, and also become part of my YouTube family. For those of you who are already subscribed, thank you so much for stopping back on my channel. I really, truly appreciate your support. You guys be awesome. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to chat with you in my next video. Bye, guys.